So like we just had UFC 321, right? And honestly, this was a pretty good card considering like the rest of the cards this year. So like nothing to complain about. And also like we've had a hot streak of like just good events, okay, since like UFC 319. Like we had this great card, this great card. You had three like high ranked fights, okay? And you had Imavas Braulio, you know, this was all good. Like so much of the stuff was interesting. Then you had Lopez versus Silva. This was a great card as well. It was probably one of the worst ones of like because we had four stadium cards between 319 and 320. This was good. This was good because we love not being at the apex. Apex, that's like a top three feeling. This was a goaded card, honestly, up there with like UFC 311 if Sarukin hadn't pulled out. But this might have been the card of the year, especially considering Pereira won, and that was like crazy, you know, because I don't think anyone expected him to win. So like we had all these cool things, right? This was a great card. You know, you had the Yuri fight that everyone loved. Then we had Oliveira versus Fiziev. Oliveira proved that he was still like him. You know, Figgy, that was a pretty horrible performance, honestly. I was going for him, and he probably I would have given it one to Jackson. Luke beat down, but anyways, RDR versus Allen. You know, this was a pretty good card. I'm gutted that RDR didn't win, but you know that's not down to the card. This is a great card. You know, we had Monfiro getting a first round knockout. Vera Zahabi, you know, Zahabi's goaded, honestly. Then we just had 321, okay? This was a great card on paper, and, you know, Tom Aspinall got, as we would say in the business, unlucky. But, you know, what are you going to do? I actually think that was a really good fight that we had coming up. And this is probably better for the heavyweight division because now we have a good card coming up. Anyways, this is a really long intro as to what I'm about to get into. But Garcia versus Onama. This is, yeah, Apex. Apex trash, bro, honestly. But I'd rather shit cards at the Apex than at Stadium, you know? Anyways, this brings me to my point. UFC 322. This is honestly maybe one of the best cards like in the past 2 years, okay? We have two super fights, and then like the undercard is also like really good, you know? You have Wellmaker, you know, who's gonna freaking knock out Cody Haddon so easily. Coppola versus Rodriguez, Dariush versus BSD. These are goaded freaking things, and you know we got Tracy Cortez, and that's always goaded. Then Kyle Dorcas versus GM3. This is early prelims, of course, not going to be goaded. But Susakaev, you know, he's probably going to destroy Eric McConaughey, and he's going to be ranked real soon. Anyways, you have this really good card, and then in the main card, which was initially, you know, the JDM versus Makachev, Shevchenko versus Zhang, Brady versus Morales, Edwards versus Prates, and Dariush versus BSD. No, we now have fucking Bo Nickal. What the fuck is he doing here? He's, oh my fucking god, he's such an industry plant. And Dana, you're never gonna hear this, I'm so sure of it. But, bought fucking Nickal, bro. Why is he on the main card, okay? He was on the main card of UFC 300 with like one win or something like that in the UFC. And then he's on the main card of the UFC 309 MSG card, which was, to be fair, not that good of a card. Like, I can see why you put him on the main card. But he loses after 309, and he's moved up a spot on the really good cards, as in like 322 and 300. Honestly, I'd put 322 on like a similar level as 300. Especially it's way better like top heavy than 300. Anyways, fucking Bo Nickal, bro. This guy just got fraud checked by RDR, who also just got fraud checked kind of. But why the fuck is this guy on the fucking main card? That is actually such a piss break thing. That's like, oh my god, you guys remember UFC 313? Well, you know, it was a fairly good card. And then there was like Amanda Lemos versus Yasmin Lucindo, and everyone was like, the lesbian fight literally ruined the card, like it ruined the whole flow of the card. Okay, that's not to say that Bo Nickal is completely unentertaining, but what has he done to earn getting such a fucking high spot on a card? Like, pisses me off. But like, oh, Edwards vs. Pratt is a great fight. Just got a bit distracted. And Rodolfo Vieira, this guy, these guys are not fucking good, and he's getting pushed on us so hard. He's honestly worse than O'Malley. I'd like O'Malley more than Bo Nickal, but Bo Nickal, oh my god, you guys watch this podcast. It is some of the worst stuff ever, and it's just. But Nickal just fucking yeah, and this whole video is just about Bo Nickal. Why the fuck is Bo Nickal on the main card? Like, he just pisses me off so friggin' much. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that friggin' comb over. This is one of the most punchable faces ever. And it's not even that, like Bedtime said, it's not that I actually hate Bo Nickal. I just hate him getting pushed down our throats. Okay, wait. Look at his record, right? It is fucking trash, bro. There's no good win here. And the time he fights someone competent, RDR, this is where he should have gotten ranked. This was set up. The odds were like minus 340 for Nickal to win this. And he fucking loses. He's so shit. And now he's facing fucking Rodolfo Vieira, a bloody win-loss record. And they get to be on the fucking main card. What the fuck is this? This is one of like the best cards we should have ever, honestly. And they freaking sneak Bo Nickal onto the fucking main card, bro. No, I'm so fucking done with this kid. He's actually gotta fuck off, bro. Like, you are putting him above Yuri, Aljo. Honestly, I'd rather watch Kayla Harrison than fucking Bo Nickal. I'd rather watch Moicano than Bo Nickal. I'd rather watch fucking Garbrandt than Bo Nickal. All of these fights, Bo Nickal should have been the fucking last fight on 300. He shouldn't even have been on 300. He should have been on the fucking dumpster fight that was 302. But, what are you gonna do, huh? Anyways, yeah, that's like a whole video. This is my first video, so like I don't really know how to talk well, so it'll sound bad. Anyways, thanks all my gay viewers. Bye.